In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Instagantt. And Instagantt, you can navigate to instagantt.com, and then this is the page you'll see, and then it'll give you the home features, Asana integration, which I use frequently for Asana, and then pricing, and then getting started for free. This is if you don't have an account, you can create one here, and then the login option. Here the pricing for Instagantt: $7 per month for a single subscription, and then $5 per user per month for team subscription. So let's get started for free. Sign up for free, and this is the standalone version, and I have another video where I show you the Instagantt for Asana integration, so check out that video. But today I'm going to show you the standalone version. So once you're there, it will tell you to log in, and if you haven't logged in, you'll get an option to sign up, and then you'll get a login option. Once you log into Instagantt, if you don't have any project set up, first it will ask you to create a workbook. So I'm going to do a demo workbook, and then click continue, demo project, and then hit continue again. And since this is a demo, I'm just creating sample data, and then this will launch, and just hit next. It just gives you an overview of what everything is, and these are just some of the things. This is an example project that got created, and these are some of the project tasks. And here in this column, you can search for tasks, you can collapse and expand the tasks that are there. And here you can see all the due dates. Here are the percentages of the task, how much it got done. And this is a really cool view. It gives you an overview of some of the informations about the task in the chart over here. And when you click on it, you'll get to see more details of that task. So here I'm going to create, I'm going to edit task here, demo task, and then I'm going to assign it and estimate some work hours, and I'm going to assign some due date. So it moved up to the top because it's due earlier than the other task, and then it's showing this because based on the estimates that I've put in here. But let's say if I were to change this to 400, didn't mean to complete it. And then here you can update the hours, add new resources, things like that. And then here you can view where the task is and how many days it will take to complete that task. But I'm going to make it even longer so that it starts on the 15th and ends ends on the 1st, and this will give you an overview of how many days it will take. So this is a really good visual to see which task is, when the task is taking place once you're here. And as a project manager or as someone who is a business owner, it's really good to see what task is taking longer, when is the due date, and progress on it. And then you can also, once you click on this, you can also add subtasks. And then add And then you can also add files here and mention people. So if you have team members who you want to include as part of this, you can add them here as well. Add comments. So once this is done, you can continue with other options, such as you can sort it through working days. You can filter it through these options here. And these are some of the new baselines that once you click on baseline, you can create new control point or baseline. So you can say project draft done. So that could be a baseline. That's something if you're measuring. You can also export this and share, and then these are some of the sections that are here. So this is the Gantt view, and then you can also have the board view, and you can move tasks around and update these areas so that this is open, backlog, and you can name it to in progress, and then this could be a done section. And then this would give you an overview . And then here is the workload option, and you can also see weeks, days, and here this gives you an option to upgrade, and it tells you how many days left of your free trial. So here I'm starting with a blank slate, and here I'm creating a new task. So the task is create a demo for Instagantt Overview. So that's my task. I can assign it to individuals here. Estimated hours. This is just random, so I'm putting 60 hours. This is just for the demo purposes. And then I'm editing the task. I have to hit enter, and then I can add a section. This could be the review section, and this is the I think it's easier to just go here and do this. So this is the open tasks review, and then this section is completed. It doesn't have to be this way. If you need to create more, if you need to create different types of section, you can do that as well. But it can be like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. But for my purposes, I'm just doing it like this. And then going back to my Gantt view, this is what I have in the first section, and then I can drag and drop it here. And then I can also see the critical path of different tasks, and it tells you what a critical path is. And critical path is a chain of tasks that could affect the end date of the project if you move any of them. So you can set up critical path, and if something happens in that project, it will show you. And then you can also duplicate the project here. You can undo, and then I think that's pretty much it. This allows you to see updates that has been gone since you last logged in, so that's a good option. And then here you can invite your other team members. This gives you tips. And then here are scheduling, change timeline length. So some of the things, change timeline length months after or current date. So let's say you're doing an agile, you can change the timeline length to every 12 days. So this will change the timeline. And then there's some of those options you can show. There's some of the columns you can add to show. So I'm just clicking everything for now. But you might not need everything, because you realize like it's moving the Gantt out of the way. So maybe some of the things like less priority ones you might not need. Can also do like this. And then baselines I already talked about. You can share, export a spreadsheet, which is a good thing. You can do this to expand and close. And that's pretty much it. And if you haven't already checked out my other video where I show you how to create tasks in Instagantt for Asana, definitely check it out. And in that video also I'll show you how they integrate and work together. So feel free to check that video out. And this is just for the standalone Instagantt version. So I hope you like this video. Definitely give a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, or if you want to see any other project management tools, definitely leave that in the comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Thank you.